about Opal is how good she is at listening, or again, I just want to keep saying like willing to help, but I think Opal's actually, I'm going to change my favorite thing about Opal is that I think Opal is super accepting of everybody. Maybe sometimes I might jump to conclusions about somebody, but Opal's always the first person to be, to always like think very positively about them in a different, she sees something really positive about them, and she always sees those things about other people. And I think that is such a good quality to have in somebody, where they, they see the best in everybody. And Opal definitely does that. One of my new favorite things about Opal, and this has just been kind of like a recent thing in the last couple of months, she has these amazing brooches, and she wears them in such a classy way. I love them. I think she said that they're from her mom, but I think they're so great, and I can't wait to see more of your brooches, Opal.
Opal is very clear-headed. Opal kind of keeps us in check as a group. Sometimes when we get together, we can get a little bit crazy. And I think it's the greatest that Opal, she goes along with it and she has fun, but she knows maybe when we've gone a little bit too far, and can kind of very kindly remind us to kind of be better. Opal's also very committed. I don't know how to explain that. I just think when she's committed to something, she's committed, and you know it. She is still in school, and she works really hard, and you know that, but she also gives her time to other things. She's in school getting her PhD, but she's working 2 jobs as a counselor, working as a teacher. She still makes time to go teach with the missionaries, to spend time with us. And Opal's very open. She, I think these are some skills she's learned in her education, but that's also how she is, that she just communicates really well, and is just very open with people.
What I like about Opal is that she is very gentle, and she keeps us in line. She's like the person that keeps us in line from getting a little too crazy, I would say. Opal is very knowledgeable and very informed. I think those are one of her biggest attributes. What I like about Opal too is that I can sit with her. Just on Thursday, I sat with her for 2 hours just talking. She has great thoughts, great ideas. She accepts people for who they are. She betters people. Maybe that's just because she's a counselor, but I think it's more than that. I think she was born and given that divine attribute to be understanding, to be knowledgeable, to be on a certain level where you can understand and interpret people's feelings. It's just, I think, one of the greatest things, and I'm very grateful to have Opal as one of my friends, because she will get you no matter who you are. No matter how different you are, she'll understand you. No matter if you were born in different places, if you were raised in different cultures, she understands you. And if not, she makes an attempt to understand you. And that's why I appreciate Opal.
I love Opal. I love Opal for her name and for who she is. Opal is intelligent, and she's so smart, and she shares that knowledge with you. And I love to learn, but I have a hard time learning on my own, and Opal will teach me things, and I'll be like, really? That's so interesting. And I love that she does that. She keeps me clo-qui, and she is there therapy-wise and tells you she can help you, which is great. And Opal is also very generous and very thoughtful, and she loves others, and she goes to activities, and she knows about other people and what they need, and she can tell you, and then you can help others, which is great, because she's so thoughtful like that. And she has the best stories about like experiences in her life, and she's so humble, and she makes you realize how great your life is and how thankful you should be for the things that you have. And she just has the best stories, and I love Opal because she has the best stories, and they're funny, and she's always up for adventure, and she's wicked creative. Like, she created this skyline of Seattle that she put above her bed, and it's like amazing, and you're just like, oh, my friends are so talented. You have no idea. They're just amazing, and that's why I love Opal.
Tori, just, my favorite thing about her is how confident she is. And because she's confident, I think she's just so funny. I hope that made sense, because I think no matter what people think about her, it doesn't matter, because she knows she's funny, and I think I just admire that so much. And I know she's taught me a lot about being confident in who I am, and just accepting and loving me, even if other people think that I might be crazy and super loud. I love that about Tori, and she is definitely another person that I can always count on to like have a good laugh, or when I'm having a bad day, I know that Tori would be there to help me, take me out for ice cream, or just brighten my day a little bit more, you know. And my favorite characteristic or feature about Tori is I think I just like love her laugh, and I know she is probably just rolling right now thinking I'm ridiculous, but I think in the Up North vlog it's a perfect example of her laugh, and I think she usually calls it her ugly laugh, but again, it's one of those moments where you just know that she like truly finds something funny, and just a moment of just like pure happiness, and I think it's a contagious laugh too, and I just love her laugh.
Tori kind of has the wild side, I think, of the group. She makes things kind of crazy in the best way. Brings a lot of fun to the group, makes us laugh. Tori's loud, and I love it. She is not always the most PC, politically correct. That's why we have Opal. Cloakly. Last but not least, Talise.
One word to describe Tori. I can't describe Tori in one word. Tori is joyous. Tori is loving. Tori is a good type of crazy. She's probably one of the funniest people I know. And she's not afraid of being herself. Tori's one of those type of people where she'll say, why do you care what other people think about you? Just be yourself, be the best self you can be, and things will pan out at the end. Tori sometimes is a little too real, but that's why I love her. I love her because she's not afraid of showing who she really is all the time. And I think that we can all learn from that. Tori always has something witty, smart, and fast to say. I wish I was like that. But she is very silly too. Let's just talk about how gorgeous she is. She is so, so beautiful.
Tori. When I think of Tori, I just think of how much fun she is. Tori is just so much fun. It's like non-stop laughter when you're with her, just cracking up about all sorts of things. She's not afraid to just be herself and just be ridiculous, and that makes me feel like I can be myself and also be ridiculous because she's already being that way. And so it's just like this really nice, comfortable thing that's going on that just makes everything more fun, I think. Plus, I mean, the girl's just gorgeous. I mean, she can't take a bad picture, honestly. So, yeah.
I really feel like once you have them on your side, once you know that you're friends, like, they're there for you. Like, and I just feel really lucky.
Girls are pretty amazing, so they're wonderful, and I hope that you guys all get to see this side of each one of them.
I mean, really, all of these girls are so awesome, and I'm so lucky to have them as friends.